Hello, my name is Vojtěch Čermák, and today I will be discussing our recent work, WildlifeDatasets, an open source toolkit for animal re-identification. In this presentation, I will first speak about our motivation. Next, I will introduce the toolkit and its perks. And at last, I will describe MegaDescriptor, the first ever foundational model for wildlife individual re-identification that is available within the toolkit. In wildlife re-identification, we are interested in visual recognition of individual animals, which is much more challenging than recognizing them at the species level. However, the current research on automatic wildlife re-identification has some limitations related to the dataset curation and existing methods. Not having a unified methodology leads to poor data curation practices. Therefore, many datasets are usually hard to find, too complex to work with, and require a lot of preprocessing. This leads researchers to focus just on one dataset, usually their own. As a result, developed methods focus on that one species rather than aim for a general solution. And here we come to the rescue. We introduce tools that have the potential to improve the quality of life for all researchers interested in automatic wildlife re-identification. First, we introduced the WildlifeDatasets library, which allows easy access to almost all publicly available wildlife re-identification datasets. Second, we provide wildlife tools, a Python-based library for model training, feature extraction, and matching and classification. And finally, we introduced MegaDescriptor, the first ever foundational model for individual animal re-identification. Now, let me introduce and showcase each part in detail. The WildlifeDatasets is a Python library that resulted from our comprehensive review of most existing and described datasets. For reference, we have overviewed more than 100 dataset papers. For those publicly available, the WildlifeDatasets allows downloading, extraction, and preprocessing in a standardized format, using just a few lines of code, significantly reducing the time required for data gathering and preprocessing. We also aim to set methodology standards regarding splitting data into training and test sets. In addition to using standard random split, our toolkit implements additional advanced training test splits, including more ecologically realistic time-aware splits for datasets with timestamps. The wildlife tools allows straightforward use of all datasets available in WildlifeDatasets, and it allows to fine-tune on any existing and new dataset. Besides, access to numerous feature extraction and matching algorithms is provided. We include local descriptors such as shift and superpoint and some pre-trained deep descriptors. Anyway, any deep feature extractor available on the HuggingFace hub should work as well. The toolkit offers user-friendly API for pairwise similarity matching between query and reference sets. This enables effortless integration with existing wildlife re-identification projects. Last but not least, we provide the first ever foundational model for individual re-identification within a wide range of species, the Mega Descriptor. It offers better zero-shot performance than existing foundational models such as CLIP and DINOv2, or still commonly used local descriptors such as shift or superpoint. The same stands for the fine-tuning on new species, where the MegaDescriptor provides a better starting position than CLIP or DINOv2. Besides, once fine-tuned, the difference in accuracy compared with local descriptors is much more significant. But what is behind the curtains of the MegaDescriptor? While developing, we considered several candidate architecture and training options. Based on our extensive hyperparameter search, the MegaDescriptor is founded on the Swin transformer, which was considerably better than the state-of-the-art convolutional architectures. Different from DINOv2 or CLIP, we failed with unsupervised training. Therefore, the model is trained with full supervision using around 200,000 images, 20,000 identities, and more than 20 species. The MegaDescriptor was optimized using arc-phase loss instead of triplet loss, as it showed better and more stable performance. Now let's look at the performance in detail. In general, the MegaDescriptor provides good performance across all the evaluated datasets. This suggests that training one model for multiple datasets at once is a viable alternative to fine-tuning one model on each dataset. As stated earlier, the model outperforms other pre-trained models such as CLIP and DINOv2 by a significant margin. How about the performance on domains that were not used in training? For such an evaluation, we designed an experiment with 5 cattle datasets. We trained 3 models. The first model was fine-tuned using the training sets for all the datasets. The second one did not use cows 2021 and OpenCow 2020 for training. And the last one did not use any of the cattle data. As expected, the first model that uses all the datasets for training performed the best. But if we compared the third model with DINOv2 and CLIP, the MegaDescriptor is still significantly better, even in zero-shot scenario. This suggests that our model learns more effective features for wildlife re-identification compared to general feature extractors. To make MegaDescriptor more accessible to the general public and facilitate seamless integration with existing wildlife monitoring applications, we offer various MegaDescriptor size flavors based on the underlying SWIN architecture. Regarding performance, as expected, we observed that the larger the model, the better the performance. This is visualized in the figure here on left. It's important to note that the gap between MegaDescriptor large and base exists because the larger model employs higher resolution and larger architecture. All models are accessible on the HuggingFace hub. That's all. Thank you for your attention. In case you want to test or try out our tools, you can access them through the following QR codes. Any feedback, feature requests and pull requests are welcome. And please do not hesitate to contact us if something is not working as intended. Thank you again and see you at the poster session.